Why might you want a domain rather than a work group? Well, there are several reasons. For one thing, centralized administration is much easier on a domain because the domain controller, or I should say the administrator on the domain controller, has control over who can do what, the permissions, who can share what, and so on. A domain also allows for more than 20 devices to be concurrently logged on. Now, with different versions of Windows, that is to say the client version of Windows, you might be limited to either 10 or 20 devices to be simultaneously logged on to a work group. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't have more devices on it. You could have 1,000 computers on it, but only 10 or 20, depending on the version, can be logged on concurrently. Also, group policy. Group policy is a way to control devices on a domain by what they can and cannot access on their own computers. So, for example, if I want to say users can only access this wallpaper, then I can do that with group policy. I can also lock out things like the control panel or the settings area and things like that for computers on my domain. Finally, there's redundancy. If using more than one server, more than one domain controller, then there is a duplication of the databases in those controllers. And if one goes down, if I have a problem, the other one can keep on running. The same is true for web servers and other kinds of servers as well.